Back in October, Sweet Baby Inc. decided one day to remove the client list from their webpage, and it seemed extremely suspicious because why would they do that if they're using this to send to potential clients and say, hey, listen, we're qualified to actually work on your game? But now their website is completely down, and it seems like they might be scrubbing even more from it. I have a few different things to show off, but before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, Sweet Baby Inc. has done some extremely questionable things since the beginning of Gamergate 2 because Kim Belair has even admitted they want to lurk in the shadows. They don't want gamers to call them out on their BS. They want to be able to work with certain clients and not receive backlash for it and really nobody know that they're affiliated with certain projects. And maybe one day, if they miraculously get big enough, that could happen and companies wouldn't need to really, advertise the fact that they've worked with Sweet Baby Inc. We know how these companies love to protect each other and how, the mainstream media loves to protect their own. But now, Sweet Baby Inc.'s website is down yet again, and it's extremely suspicious given all of the lawsuits that are going around and all of the situations that have really stemmed from Sweet Baby Inc.'s existence because Gamergate 2 started because of narrative consultation companies like SBI and Black Girl Gamers. We had Alan Wake 2 last October that did not go over well with people. It still hasn't made back its budget, never mind making a profit. Then the major game that started it all was Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, because that is when Cabrutus started the DEI detected / Sweet Baby Inc. detected Steam curator list, and a lot of people started paying attention because he was being attacked by Sweet Baby Inc. employees, and then the situation spiraled from there. But they definitely have received a lot of attention and support from the mainstream media, like Alyssa Mercante. She had put up an article titled Sweet Baby Inc. doesn't do what you think they do, even though that's a complete and utter lie. They do exactly what we believe they do, but she's in the middle of a lawsuit right now against Smash JT. She has been caught deleting tweets that pertain to that lawsuit that she used to file a lawsuit, though now, suddenly, Sweet Baby Inc.'s webpage is gone, and just a few days ago, Black Girl Gamers was striking YouTubers like Valiant Renegade and Hypnotic. This is all just too intertwined, in my opinion, to be a coincidence, right? We are talking about the company that really kicked off Gamergate 2. We have this what Alyssa wants to call a landmark lawsuit in the midst of Gamergate 2, and suddenly their site is down. Now, maybe this is just an error, right? Because a 408 request timeout error typically means that the server didn't receive a complete request from your browser within the time it was willing to wait. So if their webpage was completely deleted, one would assume it would be a 404 request, though maybe this is just a problem where they were editing the webpage. Maybe this was intentional. We don't really know, and we won't know until their webpage goes back up, if it goes back up anytime soon. But I do not trust Sweet Baby Inc. And because back in October, only 2 months ago, they deleted the entire client list from their webpage, we know what they're capable of. They are willing to scrub their existence if it means they can continue to do the work that they want, which is ultimately just affecting games in really negative ways. And we had, of course, found out about the Powell Group situation. Then, a couple of days later, when people started talking about it, the Powell Group removed their Sweet Baby Inc. partnership announcement page, and it was pretty prominent. It said, "We believe you need diverse voices to solve diverse problems. Together with our partners at Sweet Baby Inc., we provide sensitivity and authenticity consulting at every stage of development. We connect you to an inclusive and knowledgeable team of consultants to best bring your story to life." And I had actually found out that they had been working together in some capacity for years, because back in 2020, there was a podcast episode between Kim Belair and a Powell Group powered podcast. I believe that's the wording that they used, and that podcast is still going today. But they had been working together in some capacity ever since then. I have a feeling, now this is just me again, it's just my belief, right? I don't know for a fact that Sweet Baby Inc.'s webpage will not go back up, and it will just be on the Powell Group's webpage. There will just be a Sweet Baby Inc. section. The Powell Group did not buy them outright or anything, but they put up their own page for sensitivity consulting just for Sweet Baby. They don't do that with any other company they work with. And keep in mind, Powell Group is basically a middleman between consultants and developers, or developers and publishers. There's over 2,400 companies that have worked with the Powell Group as a middleman and connected with other companies this way. I think that basically the Sweet Baby Inc. webpage could come back. It's just a really bare bones page. And then on the Powell Group's page, the sensitivity consultant page will go back up, and it'll just talk about Sweet Baby and everything they offer and what they have done in the past on games. But this is all just very suspicious given the timing. I mean, just a few days ago, Alyssa was caught deleting extremely incriminating tweets, and the timing of her aggressive digital purge couldn't be more suspicious given her recently filed lawsuit against Smash JT that heavily focuses on defamation claims. It all raises serious questions about her motivation behind her actions and the legal implications they carry. And Black Girl Gamers, another big narrative consultation company, struck popular video game YouTube critics like Valiant Renegade and Hypnotic, claiming harassment and cyberbullying. So we're talking about a lot of moving pieces here. And again, there's no official confirmation. Maybe their webpage will go back up really soon, but I find this really suspicious, and a lot of other people do too. There's tons of posts already being made questioning what's going on. I wish they'd delete the whole organization. I think it doesn't matter what they do. I don't pre-order anymore. I wait for real gamer reviews. If it's woke, my wallet is closed. People are saying deleting tweets, but deleting websites, yeah, that's another level if this site doesn't actually go back up. Maintenance or rebranding, they're definitely working with their bestie Alyssa to help cover her tracks. More records being deleted, I expect. When they did the last wipe, there wasn't even a lot left on. Their page just talked about consultation, it talked about sensitivity reading, and there were a couple of games that they had worked on, like God of War Ragnarok and Alan Wake 2, and there was a handful, though it wasn't enough to really present to potential clients after they removed their existing client list. So I always question what they were even using their website for. Like, it was just a placeholder. They didn't want to delete it. And of course, they're going to continue to pay for it. So they just kept that generic page up. But at this point in time, we don't know what's going on. Maybe it'll go back up soon. If there is an update, I will post it in the comment section below. But for now, that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.